At 93, Barbara Eden continues to captivate Hollywood with shocking confessions. Tom Jones's advances, JFK's secret phone number, and the belly button controversy that nearly got her fired. But the juiciest revelation? What really happened with Larry Hagman on set, which she kept secret for 50 years. Born Barbara Jean Moorhead on August 23, 1931, during the Great Depression, Barbara's family struggled financially. However, she was a descendant of Benjamin Franklin, tying her to American history. At 3, her parents divorced, and she moved to San Francisco with her mother, Alice, who remarried. Though money was tight, Alice filled their home with music, which inspired Barbara's love for singing. Growing up in San Francisco, Barbara learned early that success didn't come easily. She started performing in nightclubs at 16 to help her family, making $10 a night. Her confidence grew with each performance, and soon she turned her focus to acting. At 16, she joined Actors' Equity and studied at the Elizabeth Holloway School of Theater and the San Francisco Conservatory of Music. In 1951, Barbara won the Miss San Francisco title, which boosted her confidence. Her TV career began in 1955 with an appearance on The Johnny Carson Show, leading to roles on shows like I Love Lucy. There, she learned from comedy legend Lucille Ball. Her mother's advice, emotional depth was missing from her performances, prompted Barbara to refine her acting skills, landing guest roles on shows like Highway Patrol and Perry Mason. With each step, she grew more recognized, proving Hollywood had underestimated her talent. None of these roles were starring parts, but each one helped Barbara Eden build her career. Every set came with new challenges, directors with different styles and scripts that tested her skills. But in 1957, she got her big break. A role in How to Marry a Millionaire, a TV adaptation of the 1953 film starring Marilyn Monroe, Betty Grable, and Lauren Bacall. The sitcom followed 3 women hoping to marry wealthy men, and Eden was one of the leads. The show ran for 2 seasons, and though it wasn't a huge success, it gave her valuable experience as a series regular. By 1960, she was ready for a more substantial role. Her first major film appearance was in Flaming Star, a Western drama starring Elvis Presley. This serious film showcased her ability to handle dramatic roles, and Flaming Star was a box office success. The following year, she starred in Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, a science fiction adventure where she proved her versatility by stepping into an action-packed role. She was no longer just a comedy actress. She was a rising star in multiple genres. Despite these successes, breaking into Hollywood was tough. The competition was fierce, and rejection was frequent. But in 1965, everything changed. Barbara Eden was cast as the title character in I Dream of Jeannie, a fantasy sitcom that ran for 5 seasons. Eden's portrayal of a playful, mischievous, and devoted Jeannie made the show a hit. Her natural comedic timing transformed the series, turning it into a lighthearted romp, and the chemistry between her and co-star Larry Hagman became the heart of the show. The plot was simple. Astronaut Tony Nelson Hagman crash-landed on a deserted island and released a 2,000-year-old genie from a bottle. From there, their adventures began. Though Tony tried to keep Jeannie a secret from his friends and co-workers, chaos inevitably followed. The show was a massive success, and its popularity endured in reruns long after it ended in 1970. However, off-camera, things were far from easy. Larry Hagman's behavior on set was erratic and unpredictable. His temper could flare at any moment, and he often took his frustrations out in bizarre ways, like urinating on scripts or parts of the set. His erratic behavior was fueled by his addiction to amphetamines and nicotine, which he used to stay energized and manage his weight. This led to even stranger outbursts, including showing up to work in a gorilla suit or having a meltdown in front of a group of nuns visiting the set. The network intervened, suggesting Hagman see a therapist. Instead of helping, the therapist encouraged him to experiment with LSD and marijuana, which only worsened his behavior. Barbara Eden witnessed all of this firsthand, but kept quiet about it for years, keeping the behind-the-scenes chaos a secret for decades. Barbara Eden's career was shaped by both her talent and the challenges she faced. Despite the chaos on set of I Dream of Jeannie, including Larry Hagman's erratic behavior, Eden recognized that his wild energy helped create the chemistry that made the show so successful. His unpredictable antics became a regular part of life on set, from urinating on scripts to showing up in a gorilla suit. His struggles with addiction and later health issues didn't stop him from acting until his death in 2012. But the behind-the-scenes drama never dampened Eden's professionalism. Eden's life off-camera was just as eventful. She appeared on This Is Tom Jones in 1969, where Jones made an advance, despite both being married. She also met John F. Kennedy in 1957, who handed her a note with his phone number. A story she never forgot. Throughout her career, Eden kept her focus on her work, never letting distractions like the media belly button scandal get to her. The rumor that NBC had forced her to hide her belly button became a sensation, but Eden explained the simple truth. Her costume naturally covered it. Beyond I Dream of Jeannie, Eden found new ways to entertain. She starred in Harper Valley PTA, a show that mixed comedy with social commentary, where she played Stella Johnson, a sharp, funny woman challenging the hypocritical town. Though the show only lasted 2 seasons, it left an impression and was later revived in syndication. Eden's stage career also flourished. In 1965, she toured nationally with The Sound of Music and later took on a more dramatic role in Love Letters, where she reunited with Larry Hagman. Their chemistry was just as powerful in this serious, emotional play as it had been in I Dream of Jeannie. She also made appearances on Dallas and Sabrina the Teenage Witch, proving that her range as an actress continued to grow. While her professional life was filled with triumphs, Eden's personal life was touched by both joy and pain. Her marriage to actor Michael Ansara was filled with challenges, especially their struggles to conceive. When their son Matthew was born in 1965, it felt like a miracle. But as Matthew grew older, he was introduced to marijuana at just 10 years old, adding a layer of heartbreak to Eden's life. Barbara Eden's legacy is defined by her enduring charm, versatility, and the strength she showed both on and off screen. Despite the ups and downs, her ability to remain true to herself has made her an icon. Barbara Eden's life was marked by both extraordinary success and profound personal loss. Her son, Matthew, struggled with addiction, beginning when he was introduced to drugs at a young age. Despite efforts to help him, including rehab and therapy, Matthew's battle ended in 2001 when he died of a heroin overdose at 35. This devastating loss shattered Barbara, and she blamed herself. But instead of succumbing to grief, she chose to share her story to raise awareness about addiction, hoping to help other families in similar situations. Eden had faced loss earlier in her life, in 1971, when she lost a baby at 8 months pregnant. At the time, it was a trauma that was rarely discussed, and it led her into a deep depression. This, combined with her marriage struggles to Michael Ansara, led to their divorce in 1974. Her son, Matthew, spent more time with his father during this time, and his addiction worsened. In 1977, Eden married again, but this marriage to Charles Fagert ended in 1983, amid the pressure of Matthew's ongoing struggles. In 1991, Eden found peace and stability in her marriage to John Eichholz, a real estate developer who gave her the sense of calm she had been missing. Despite the pain she experienced, Eden's strength and determination never wavered. She became a passionate advocate for various causes, particularly those helping children and cancer research. She has been involved with organizations like Save the Children, the American Cancer Society, and Make-A-Wish Foundation, participating in events and campaigns to raise awareness. One of her most meaningful contributions was to the Trail of Painted Ponies Breast Cancer Research Initiative, which combines art with philanthropy to raise funds for cancer research. Her commitment to supporting others also extended to organizations like Child Help USA, which works to prevent child abuse. Barbara's work is deeply personal, stemming from her own struggles, and she continues to use her platform to make a difference. In 2011, she shared her story in her memoir, Jeannie Out of the Bottle, which offered a rare glimpse into the life of the woman behind the iconic role of Jeannie. Through her book, Eden shared not only her rise to fame, but also her personal battles with loss, depression, and the challenges of motherhood. Despite the tragedies she has faced, Barbara Eden has shown that strength, love, and a commitment to helping others can turn even the greatest pain into a source of purpose and change. Barbara Eden's life blends triumphs and hardships. At 93, she remains active, attending conventions and supporting charities. Her memoir, Jeannie Out of the Bottle, reflects on her I Dream of Jeannie days and Hollywood career. She's been honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, continuing to inspire with her resilience